Welcome to What's It Worth at Jerome's Antiques and Compatibles in Perham. Every week, Jerome and his panel will appraise different antiques that were brought in by you, the viewer. For only $5 per appraisal, you can bring your antiques in on the third Thursday of every month, and they will answer the question of what's it worth.
He brought in a few pieces of beautiful enamelware today to look at. Have you had these long, or did you just acquire them?
The bread raising pan I've had a long time. I used to have a neighbor that got me interested in antiques, and she liked more of the country folk, so I bought that with her. Then I love the blue enamelware, so those I've just picked up various places. No, they're not really from in my family, though.
Yeah. Well, the enamelware, especially the blue ones, have been real popular for a long time. This first one, this gray splatter, is actually a bread raising pan done in enamel, and it has a few chips on it and stuff. So we think this bread raising pan in the gray splatter is worth somewhere around $45. Now the other two pieces, the blue swirl, still has very good color and very little damage to them. So the coffee pot, the lid is missing, but you say you have that lid at home. So
right.
We're thinking this blue splatter or swirl in the enamelware coffee pot is worth somewhere around $40 without the lid. So it depends upon how you can get that lid back on there. So.
Okay.
And then this little piece with the wooden handle is actually called a cream can. And that's in very good shape and still just a gorgeous pattern to it. And we think this cream can, without the lid, of course, you've got this flower arrangement in it now, but so that runs about $45 for this one without the lid. So thanks a lot for bringing it in and decorating our table with your flowers.
At Minnesota Warehouse Furniture, we've got the look you want. Anything you want, you can find at your furniture center. Any look that comes to mind, we've got the look. For any room in your home, we've got the look. A style to call your own. At Minnesota Warehouse Furniture, we've got the look you want.
Someone brought in these two beautiful carnival glass pieces today, so they're both of them are both early 1900s, so it's really pretty to see these early pieces that had a lot of design to them. So this one on the right, this was made by the Dugan Company, and it actually has an opalescent edge on the outside rim. The inside pattern is called Ski Star, and it's double pressed so that the outside edge pattern is called Compass. This 10-inch bowl in the peach opalescent made by the Dugan Company is valued at about $200. The one on the left is a Fenton punch bowl. This marigold colored Fenton piece is from about 1910. The inside pattern is called Vintage, which is a great pattern. But then on the outside, as it's double press, is called a Wreath of Roses. So this is, like I said, a punch bowl, and originally it would have a pedestal that it sat on, and then the punch cups done in the same pattern. Because this is missing the pedestal, and that's an integral part of it, we think this value is somewhere around $100, $125. It'd be a gorgeous set if it had the pedestal to go with it. But both early 1900s carnival glass and both very attractive. So it's nice to see these on the show.
I'm Rebecca Gannon, an independent distributor for Party Gals. You thought toys were just for kids? Well, you haven't been to one of our parties. We do in-home parties, bachelor and bachelorette parties. Let me show you some of our products. Oh, wait a minute, I can't. That's right, we're on TV. So, for more information or a free booklet, please contact me at 218-841-1019.
We can transform Old Dependable into a work of art.
Hi, I'm Janelle.
And I'm Mark. We are M&J's Detailing and Metal Works, 4.5 miles east of Detroit Lakes on Highway 10.
We clean cars, trucks, boats, pontoons, and campers, and also semis.
I custom build aluminum and steel trailers for snowmobiles, ATVs, and general use. We also have aluminum fish house frames, and we do all sorts of repair work.
So come in and see us today.
Amy Lundberg with Aim For It Fitness, bringing you health and fitness talk. I have Dick here, and we're going to go over stretching with runners. And I got permission to make a little bit of fun of Dick on this, because when I teach yoga, and if there's runners in my yoga class, oh my goodness.
You can pick them out, can't you? Yep.
Oh yeah. And I want to show how the inflexibility of not stretching the muscles of, you know, what it can do for you if you're a diehard runner, or if you're doing the 5K or just walking all the time, or you know, have a good walking program and not stretching, how the stretching can prevent you, what I say, when you're 70 and 80 years old.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I see a lot of this. You know, you see people shuffling, and bottom line, they are so tight in the soleus and calf muscle that they can't really move their ankle. They're so tight. So you see a lot of shuffling, and just working on calf stretches alone can help you, as you get older, keep a good, nice, healthy stride in your walk. Also help keep your posture, so you're not shuffling in tight and can't reach for your toes.
That's right.
All right, so we're going to go ahead, and we're just going to sit down on the ground.
Uh-oh. Okay.
All right. Dick has no idea what we're doing.
I have no idea, but we're going to find out.
Okay, can you just sit straight with your legs here on your back? As you can see, put your legs that way. As you can see, Dick has a real rounded back here, which just shows that he's either tight in the hamstrings or real tight in your low back. So one thing I'm going to work on is just posture. So I want Dick to imagine lifting the crown of his head up towards the sky, bring the hip forward, and then you're going to focus on the sternum right here, or your heart, I always say, and lift that forward. And then you see how much you just straightened up, and that's a good stretch, I bet, right there.
Yo, I can feel it, believe me.
And where are you feeling it?
I'm feeling it in my hamstrings, and I'm feeling it up here and in my lower back, too.
And then right here, see where this curvature is, the thoracic range, the mid-back range? Just you get that rounded feeling. This is a great exercise just to do this. You're going to lift the crown of your head up, lengthen, bring the chest and heart center, and just focus on bringing the shoulders, ear shoulders, right over that hip bone, and keeping that spine nice and straight. And that's just a good stretch right there, just working on posture. And like you said, he's feeling it in the hamstrings and in the back and even up here in the chest. Another great exercise we can do for just chest openers is I have people you can just bring your leg here, bring your hands behind you.
Do you think I can?
Okay, just see,
I'm tight.
I'm tight. So this is you know, reasons why to do this. And what I'm going to have you do is just bring your hands up, bring both feet forward.
Forward.
Yeah,
forward,
let's go back. Bring your hands back. We'll do this. And then interlace your hands. Can you go like, just interlace them?
Yep.
Okay, just like that. And you can already see that he's probably feeling a good stretch right there. And just lifting up. And then eventually, you're just gonna, he's using the ground to help open that stretch. If you're not, if you're just standing, palms are together and just lifting up here. Going like this. You see this?
That really feels good.
Yeah, it's just a nice gentle stretch to open the chest muscles, even the anterior deltoid. And then the focus on the breath, because a lot of us hold our breath when we're feeling real tight. So you want to breathe in through the nose and out through the nose.
Okay, in through the nose, out through the nose.
And then as you focus on the breathing, I always say imagine that oxygen going to wherever it is that you're tight, and then just focusing on that breath and blood flow right into that area. And as you exhale, just imagine those toxins and those muscles lengthening up. Some imagery work actually with this. and then go ahead and gently release. And bring it up. How's that feel?
Good, yeah.
So another one is the hip openers, and this one is really an intense stretch, but with if you're a runner, you are using your hips so much. I mean, it's constant movement, it's constantly going forward, and those muscles are all just working really hard to keep you upright and keep you in motion. So what I find with my yoga participants is really tight hip flexors if they're runners. And one thing that I like to try, and you might not be able to do this, but it's something that you can work towards, and that is the pigeon pose. Bringing the leg back here and just standing this far, starting at this point right here.
I can tell you I cannot do that. It hurts watching you, so I gotta try this though. Oh,
see, he's gung-ho, he's at least willing to try. Okay, bring one leg forward, yep.
And then one back?
And then one back.
Oh, there's no way!
And then here, come up on your knee. Come up on your knee. There you go.
But I can't get this one down.
That's okay, and work there. Just work that much.
Okay.
Do you feel that right through here?
Yep. And back through here too.
Yes, and then let's go ahead and have you just sit down.
Okay.
One thing is cradle the baby then. If you can't do that one, because eventually this is what you're looking for.
My goodness.
Right there. Opening up those hips. One thing, if you can't do that, is cradle the baby. So you can bring your one leg forward, one leg up, and just wrap it around your one arm here, and just lifting it up.
Oh, yeah, I feel that in the hip flexors there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that feels good actually.
And then just lift, again, lift the crown of your head up, bring the chest in, and just focus on lifting that heel up. Eventually, what you're going to do is bring it in the crook and hold up like this, cradle the baby. Bring the ankle and the knee in.
I call you Gumby.
This is Amy Lundberg and my buddy Dick here, I guess, bringing you some stretching with your running. Bye-bye.